Hey TVC fans, what's going on? Welcome to another Hardwood Heroes online recap. I'm your host Pat Chiesa, and joining me tonight is Alexander reporter Kaylee Donegan. And Kaylee, you saw one heck of an upset tonight from Alexander. The Lady Spartans defeating the Logan Lady Chieftains 43-33. The Division I Logan Lady Chieftains, mind you. And really, as the score depicts, Kaylee, this was a defensive battle through and through. How exactly did this game play out there?
Well, the game was definitely close most of the way through. And like you said, a defensive battle. Alexander only led by 4 points after the first quarter and after the first half. Logan was in there through almost probably to like the fourth quarter, but then Alexander really started to pull away. The Lady Spartans were led by Morgan Grinston. She had 17 points and 4 assists for the night. Morgan, as the team's point guard, can serve as both a facilitator and a scorer during different games, but tonight she really did both. She was able to find open teammates and while also being able to drive the lane when she had that defensive pass. But Whitney Doherty also had 14 points and 5 boards, and she helped to keep the Alexander offense flowing tonight. Defensively, the Lady Spartans were perfectly sound, and they held Logan to their lowest point total of the season so far.
Well, yeah, it sounds like Grinston and Doherty definitely carried the Lady Spartans offensively tonight, but if you could put your finger on one thing, what would you say was the key to the Lady Spartans winning tonight's game?
I definitely think the key was their mental and physical toughness. Alexander comes out in just about every game with this drive to win, and it was really evident tonight against those Logan Lady Chieftains, who are definitely a tough opponent. The girls were going after rebounds, they were diving after those loose balls, and they just wouldn't let the Lady Chieftains get ahead of them in any facet of the game. Once Alexander had that sufficient lead, they slowed down the play of the game and took Logan out of their usual high scoring offensive pace. And this, combined with that tough defense we talked about earlier, was all Alexander needed to get that win.
And with the win, the Lady Spartans snapped a 4-game losing streak against non-conference teams. They lost all 5 of their games this season to non-conference teams, but they beat a good one tonight in the Logan Lady Chieftains. What exactly can they take away from tonight's game?
Well, this game really helped the Lady Spartans realize that they can compete against just about any team in the state. This is Logan's only second loss of the season, and Logan has beat fellow TVC-Ohio opponents Athens and Nelsonville York by big numbers, 42 and 27 points respectively, which shows what kind of a competitor Logan is, but also shows what kind of competitor Alexander is, because they can come in and play against and beat these tough competitive opponents. Alexander, I think tonight, can just come away from tonight's victory and say, we really understand who we are as a team, and we know what we need to do to make a run in this postseason.
Well, yeah, to hand a Division I team only their second loss of the season, that definitely says something about Denny Guthrie and his squad. Thanks, Kaylee. Good stuff.
No problem.
Well, hey, that's all we got tonight from Studio A, but keep it locked on the web for more recaps from myself and our other online host, Brad Appleton. And for your full dose of Hardwood Heroes, make sure you turn to WOUB2 Sundays at 6:30. And if you don't have TiVo, the show re-airs Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8 o'clock. But until then, be heroic.